It's Friday. Uh, I guess this is a prose poem. I don't know. There's lines. Uh, and I'm not sure exactly beyond what's on the page sometimes what is a poem and what is not a poem. Um, so let's go with this. The girl who kept her heart in a jar. Just old brick and mortar surround the clowns who danced for you in the garden, in the divine intrusion of sunlight or God. You wait silently for your cue, the first strains of La Cifalade in a room with no windows. It is these moments when you can hear your passions and penances swelling like rain clouds. It is this moment when you recount your last conversation and it strikes you as strange how he insisted that cats make the greatest friends when he knew you hated them. You would wipe the blood from his lip and lay next to him in the quiet eyes of midnight that was penetrated only by the light from a small tear in the blind. You had questioned nothing that night, your back to the mirror, drinking glasses of rain and firewater. You felt at home in that stark silence. Yes, that heart was left to die, the one that had first love and was replaced. You played dead for a while until you found in the restless sands of an hourglass a second heart, a new chance, one that beat stronger. You let the sweep of your hand paint the morning in shades of love, gliding them from midnight in a gentle precision. You answered that uncertain voice, which seemed to be filled with the wit and wisdom mined from songs your grandfather had sung. You were again allowing smiles to rise across your lips, but this too would pass, and soon you found another heart, unable to heal, dusted into a corner. You try to recall fragments of a dream you shared in coffee shops with your pleasing stories and where will be tomorrows, and again, take a new heart. This one, you think, will be able to play hide and seek in the desert or the smoke that hovers and fills silent treasure chests. You learn to play cards only to find the Queen of Hearts stares back, why? Convince me it was real, before running off with the King of Spades to the outskirts along the fens of Manhattan. It happens so quick, and you find yourself trying to catch the last barge to Baltimore as Uranus moves and is eclipsed by the moon, so quick to have collected another broken heart. Yes, this happened long before you were queen, or he had pulled a Lear for your Cordelia. When you were the light of the new moon, smoking cloves and holding loosely a sachet of St. John's wort, this heart came with a fire dying in his hands, ashes that are still warm on his skin, and you with a smile that leaps upward through the smoldering that concealed your exit across the waking street. This time it was but a hunting trip to you, winged hat on, your heart buried deep in your cape, something to remember only in your closets and sketchbooks. The pages of memories that show each heart, the ones born to a carpenter's daughter and stained with tears that became the diamonds you tried to buy paradise with. Each heart of yours is etched with deep answers in the crystal of your being, a voice that lingers faintly down the hall, with eyes like your mother's and a love like your father's. Each heart of yours is kept in a strange urn, and you sit among them, eyes red from the incense that burned, cloudless skies over the garden that is the empty stage. This new heart is but a deep reflection of the restlessness that haunts the spaces where your father laughed. This new heart is the story told by Madam X in your cards. This heart is a glyph of the trinity you will share in body, mind, and spirit, that, if held carefully, may deliver your dreams to reality. Even now you are the manifestation of the music, the ground his storms will blow above. When you dance, your heart is a child of the moon, fighting the fog with his morning, calling down the rain to release the heat and grow roots that will be harvested at noon. Yes, this will be your truth, this heart that will run the meadows in search of a lost language. You repeat back what was so well termed about the earth and sun and spiritual lust to comfort and prepare this heart. You can hear the first strains of a violin. Your chest heaves because you know this heart will be a storehouse for your burning, the story of a savior whose voice engulfs the breeze and investigates empires in their final moments and survivors. This heart is a survivor. Its soul will charge the walls of your cave and dance in the rapture of finding dawn. You like what I'm doing? Give me a like, subscribe maybe. There's going to be a link down there in a few minutes to buy me a coffee. If you want to buy me a coffee, can't become members of this yet. Go over and check World Plus out though. I'll be live there on noon. And stay beautiful.